So we actually did not rehearse what we're gonna say, what we're gonna do.
Yes, we do have a topic for this week's episode, and it's called hope.
Hold on, I'm too high.
In what meaning?
My chair is too high.
Okay.
My hopes are high. I hope that life is good. Hope.
Yeah. Welcome to this week's episode. This is Masha, and this is...
Hi, this is Marie.
This is the second one that we're filming, and we're excited.
Yeah.
And it's one of those episodes where we'll be literally just... we didn't prepare anything for it. So it's just gonna be out there. It's gonna be all over the place.
Technically, we did prepare something, but we prepared it a month ago. And we, as per usual, had technical life. Yeah.
Life was just lifing, okay? Life was just lifing.
Yeah, so welcome to our third episode. Yeah.
Welcome to this episode. Hope you enjoy. Hi, how are you? Let's start from there. Hi, how are you? How was your day?
I'm good. I have exciting news. Basically, as you can see, Masha has a microphone on her. I also have a microphone on me. May not be visible because I'm wearing a darker shade of green.
I just like this hoodie.
Yeah, it looks really good on her, in combination with her hair. But yeah, I only had one microphone of this type, so I had to get a second one. And you might or might not know, I have mentioned this before.
Sometimes.
Many times, yeah. Okay, not so many times in public, but I'm scared of driving. I'm not scared of driving a car. I'm scared driving.
Being inside a vehicle on a road where other people drive.
Amongst other cars, amongst other drivers. It's a social phobia. Yeah. Okay.
It's fine. We all have our fears.
I think I'm not the first driver to ever fear this. I just let it in the back for so long that it actually got a lot worse.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, today, because of our episode, I needed to use the car. I was forced to. So I know it sounds super mundane and kind of stupid, but
everybody has their own fears.
True, but usually people fear scary things, not normal, everyday talking to people driving a car. The majority of people think this is normal or might think this is stupid, but for me, I know.
Mm-hmm.
I know you're making that face, but...
I'm disagreeing with you here.
Because, I used to hide this, but when I mentioned it to other people... they all started to share, in the beginning I was also scared, or some people in the age of 40 are still scared, but they still do it because they have to.
Yeah, I think fear and phobia is different things. Because, you fear driving, but, phobia is, an extreme case.
I fear social circumstances, because I'm older, I'm an adult, I've come to
She's 25, by the way.
Yeah, I've come to work around it. As a child, as a teenager, I had a huge issue with it, but I found my ways to deal with it. But this is a new form of I'm trapped in a car, and there are other cars in front of me and behind me, and I cannot do anything about it. I cannot escape from the car. I cannot leave my car there and just, open the door and leave.
So it's a safety thing. Fear. It's very close, under a degree of safety. You don't want to be in an enclosed space.
Yeah, I guess. I don't want to be with other people that might be dangerous. There's, you don't know if the person in front of you or behind you is dangerous or, I don't know, some people are really mean on the road, and I've realized today, this was amazing. Some people are actually really kind and really helpful and really open to new drivers, no one was born a perfect driver, so naturally you're gonna be bad at it at first. So I'm really glad I tried.
Yeah, I'm still a bad driver. I wouldn't say I'm a good driver.
That's okay. I'm just happy I tried. I'm not like it feels unreal. First of all, that I actually did it. It feels like I lifted something off my shoulders. My dad was really mean about it. He was not supportive at all. He had a lot of criticism. My mother was
Yay,
happy.
family issues.
Okay. Yeah, true. Every single
Great. Let's hope everything is gonna be fine. Also, why did you go with him?
I did not go with him, but because we live in an apartment building, like he was watching me from above. He was spying on me.
Yay, family issues.
Okay. So yeah, that's my news. Like I did something I was scared of and I was putting off for a year and a half, so
Good job.
I did something, yeah, I did.
Good job. Bravo,
Yeah.
bravo, bravo.
Okay, how are you? Tell me, how's
I'm
life?
stressed.
What's up?
A lot of things like accumulated in the last few days. And like, I am flying on Wednesday for my holidays finally. After so long. Like the last time I've been traveling was in September last year. And
Your birthday.
Yes, my birthday. I had another trip planned for February, but I had to cancel it because I got sick and I was like, I'm not.
She wasn't just sick, she was like really like dying. I don't want to use the word dying, but she was, bedridden.
Yeah. So I was like, I don't think I'll be able to handle driving to the airport for 2 hours and then like traveling for another 5 hours and then as well traveling with a bus and a train as well. Then I was like, I don't think I'll be able to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And this is just one way then. So it's like, yeah, I just canceled last minute. I lost the tickets and everything, but it's fine. It happens. It's normal to happen. Like people just lose their flights because they overslept or something like that. So it is fine.
It's fine. You're here. You're good. You're healthy.
Yes.
There's some chaos around you, but it's okay. It's a necessary step to, find the order within stuff.
Yes.
And also you're flying and you're healthy.
Yes.
So within 2 days you're gonna be having the greatest time of your life. And this stress is just temporary.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Yes. And it's just like also I'm doing a lot of things for my mother because she cannot do them alone for some reason. She's not adulting like she should be. Yay, family trauma. And as well, like my room is supposed to be renovated and like I have to move out of my room for 2 weeks and I'm just like, yay.
Yeah. So are some people who need context, like she's renting a place.
Yes.
And they're renovating her room, so she has to, like she's traveling, so some of that time will be spent abroad.
Yes.
And some of the time you need to go elsewhere for the room to be safe for you to return,
Yes.
Safe, clean air.
Yes, I hope I'll ask my roommates to open the doors so it's gonna stay open in the windows.
Yeah.
Yes. But organizing all that is just extreme. Exhausting and also work. I'm working on top of that. And gym. Trying to stay healthy.
You're trying.
I'm trying.
You're doing a very good job.
Thank you.
That's the important part. You're trying. You need to keep trying. That's it.
Good.
Okay. I have some. Okay, we can talk about spring and hope and historically, and mythologically the hope that's the season of spring brings. We can talk about the moon because the flower moon, specifically the moon we had on the 5th, on Friday, basically. Basically, it was flower moons are the moons that have a seasonable and noticeable, seasonal change. So it's called the flower moon because after that moon, you notice the flowers and trees growing and
just feel like things are
blooming.
Dying though in summer here. Like you just see like
now or like in summer?
Now, like things are already dying because it's getting too hot.
Okay,
The fields are not green anymore.
Okay, to be real,
They're
what I've
brown.
noticed is because of the truly manic state of weather.
For your understanding, we had hail, and it's May.
Yeah.
We're a quarter in of May, and we had hail, like really like big, like this hails.
And heavy rain. And I think in the mountains they had snow, or no?
It felt like we had snow.
Yeah, it was really bad.
The street was white.
Yeah, like many flowers, many. How do they call in English corpses? No. No, like the tafita, flora and fauna.
Good job. Good job. Corpse. The corpses just like decided to bring themselves out, and we found a few sea urchins.
I don't mean cadavers. No, not like that.
Leave this for Halloween.
Soon enough. Okay. Because I feel summer will be like this.
Yeah. Summer will be fun.
Yeah, I hope so. We're gonna have another. Okay, I'll come back to this, but there will be another Mercury retrograde in summer. Breathe in. But basically, like a lot of farmers, they had their produce. Yes.
Maybe
crops.
you mean crops?
I do mean
corpses.
I do mean crops.
Crops. I was like, what is she talking about? Corpses. I know during the Pokemon Go era, like in 2016, they found tons of corpses because people were just walking around and they're just like finding them.
That is not what I mean. But like, I'm talking about tomatoes and cucumbers.
No,
and like
this is called crops.
Okay, yeah, the produce, the crops that people, farmers made.
Oh my god.
Okay, yeah. So much of this produce was destroyed because of the heavy rain.
Yeah.
The flood. A small flood. How's it called? The hail. Hail was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yes.
So like, the weather is either too hot and dry or just destructive.
Yeah, like a lot of trees were also destroyed. Like even like my friend was showing me pictures that the trees weren't like this; they were like this, because the hail was like going like a very sad sideways as well. Because like I have a balcony, and it's like, let's say like 1 meter width, and it's just like the rain never goes until the window because we have like another like balcony on top of us. And this time the hail was just going to the window, and like I was like, what the fuck? Like it's not like even the rain doesn't go there, and the hail was just like not bouncing off, like it was flying to that direction. So it was like literally like going like this. Weather conditions. We have weather conditions.
No, we don't.
Climate changing.
Yeah, the climate is changing. Okay,
yeah.
So
let's hope. Let's hope.
Okay. So yeah, we have some chaotic energy here. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's Mercury retrograde. That will finish soon. What's the day today? 8th. So in a few days.
Yeah.
May 14th is the end. The Mercury retrograde. And there's going to be another one in August 23rd to September 14th.
Why on my birthday?
We will be traveling.
It happened that last year as well.
Yeah.
On my birthday, like.
It's okay, you'll have fun this time.
I'm going to Imagine Dragons. I'm going on a concert. You too. Yeah. We're going together.
Yeah.
I forgot because like all the time, like I booked the tickets, like expecting nobody will come with me.
But I'm the one who asked you to come.
I know, but you have your own company and you have like already like a group of people that you're going with.
Yeah, because my other friend asked, and her sister is coming, and her other friend and her cousin, and like we're 5-6 people. So
yeah, so like I thought you were gonna be with them, so like I'm not even impulsing myself upon you.
Well, not really.
So it's kind of like
each group is like making their small clique, so it's gonna be me and my friend, like only us, and then we're gonna all meet. No, her sister is gonna be with her kids. We're gonna be a lot of people. Basically, it's a big group of people, and each of us just made our small clique. It's gonna be 2 and 2 and 2. Okay.
Yes.
But you're welcome. Obviously, we're gonna be in the same city, going to the same concert. For Christ's sake. Obviously.
No, I know. I mean, I still didn't book my tickets to go there. Like, I booked the concert ticket, but I didn't book flight tickets yet.
We still haven't booked a place to stay, but we have our flights.
I have another people that I'm gonna stay with. If we can, like, we could find, like, a house or something together. Mm-hmm. Maybe that will be cheaper.
Let's ask.
Yeah.
Let's organize that.
Mm-hmm. Because I thought you already booked, because you said, like, you're...
Yeah, basically, our main concern is security, because we don't know the city that well. So we're going for bed and breakfast.
Hope is a very good thing.
Yes, but if we're with other people, then we would like,
I think it will be better for other people and just cook whatever you want at that time. Mm-hmm. Because even right now when I'm traveling...
But you're gonna stay for longer, though, yeah?
No, we may not. It depends.
We're staying for 3 days.
Yeah, but we can just move out to, like, a cheaper place.
I'm not gonna be there for your birthday, though. I'll just give you your
I don't think I'll be in my birthday in Greece anyway.
Okay.
I don't know where maybe in Cyprus I'll spend my birthday. Like, I don't know I don't have any plans right now. So.
Yet to be seen. There will be many surprises on your birthday. Ha. Good surprises.
Let's hope.
Yeah.
Anyway, to continue, you were talking about the retrograde. We just go on.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, there's gonna be 2 more retrogrades this year. The space is priceless. Okay, yeah. One on what was it? August 23rd and until September 14th. And then another one in December 13th until the next year, 2024, the beginning. But I forgot. It's January something.
January 2nd.
I don't know. I forgot.
Sorry, I need to check. Like, someone. No, nobody important.
Okay. What else? So I have a few notes here.
I heard I have a funeral here, and I'm like, what?
Funeral? What is up with the death jokes today?
You started it.
Well, I was thinking, basically, one of my friends, who's a flight attendant, she has a huge passion for astrology, and she has more than once told me that my life is somehow, mission, like my North Node, mm-hmm. The thing I'm looking for is somehow related to death. And I'm like...
It's like you'll feel at peace when you die.
No, not like that. I mean,
you'll find
she put it in a very
calling when you die.
No. She put it in a very beautiful way.
Why don't you become a mortician?
I don't know how to become a mortician.
You just get a license. You just go. Yeah, so you need a doctorate degree, I think.
Okay. I don't know if you can hear this, but my mom is...
Not only her mom. Everything is flying.
Yeah, everything's flying. Okay, okay, this is what we're dealing with. This is what we're working with.
Yeah.
Welcome to our space. Basically, we set up... I know we're a bit chaotic today, but it's okay. Welcome to our space. See, we've put the camera here, so you're basically sitting, with us on the table, and we're just having a chat, so... What?
So hope.
Yeah.
What do you think hope is?
Hope. Hope is the combination of faith and a will. Because faith might be there or might not be there, but your will is really important to keep you going. So hope is the only thing you have left. Was that deep?
No. It's just because, like, for me, well, when I hear hope, the first thing that I feel is my mother, because not not from that meaning, what they're thinking right now. Her name is Hope.
Nadezhda.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
I did not know this.
Yes. So we have like a running joke in our family that, you know, when old people's like, oh, give me courage, I'm gonna die alone and shit like that. And I'm gonna like, no worries, Hope dies last.
Okay.
So it's a running joke, like she stopped telling us.
I did not know this.
It's a Russian saying, like, Hope dies last.
No, I knew this, but I didn't know your mother's name. Like, we've known each other for years. I don't know your mother's name.
To meet.
I don't know. Like, I've seen your mother a couple of times.
I
like,
mean, Nadezhda, you know her name, though.
Now I know it. Sorry. It's okay. I don't know if that's a red flag or not.
No, it's fine. It's just like... But yeah, her name is Hope, and it's like a running joke in our family.
Yeah.
Hope dies last. So the first thing that comes to my mind is that joke. When I hear about Hope, it does bring a smile to her face.
That's good.
But Hope, it's for me something imaginary.
Why?
Because it's not always there. Like, you can do without hope sometimes.
No, you cannot. Hope is strength. You need hope. Okay.
Hope is just like a fleeting feeling sometimes for me.
Okay.
Like, it's not something that it's there.
For me, sometimes I lose faith, but hope is always there. So, I have the hope, because if you have imagination, like, you can imagine a lot of scenarios. So the same way you can imagine the worst possible scenario, you have hope that the best possible scenario can happen as well. So, like,
no, it's just like, I mean, hope it's there, but like, I don't really hope.
The light is back.
Yay.
It was really dark for a while.
You became like a ghost.
It's okay.
It's fine. Hope is like, it's always there. Like, I understand this and I know this, but it's not like, I don't really rely on it or like anything. Like,
okay, what keeps you going when you're in a dark space? Deep question. But say
before especially, it was not, how do you say this? Not hatred, but like, I want to prove them wrong.
Oh, I see.
I want to prove them wrong. Like, this is what keeps me going.
I see.
So it's not hope that things will get better. I know things will get better.
Yeah.
Because I'm working for it.
Yeah.
So it's there. But like,
I understand.
Like, revenge.
For me, I need peace. There was a long period of my life where I was sad. Deeply sad.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got angry.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and then I got exhausted from being angry. And I was like, why am I so angry? Like, and I let it go. And I was like, and I had this conversation with myself. And I realized, you know what? I don't want to die and like rest in peace. I want to live in peace right now. Like, like, why do I have to wait until death to have peace? That doesn't sound logical. Like, so I started placing boundaries and like learning more about myself and like
Pleasing boundaries.
Learning about boundaries.
Pleasing, and I was like, pleasing people. Like, I started learning how to please people. I'm like, that.
Yeah, like, no,
that's
the
like,
opposite.
like,
the opposite.
I was like, you're talking like, that's it.
Having a stronger sense of self and like having, protecting your peace, because it's an important thing of life. Like,
yeah,
how can you like I want to have peace. Like, is that weird? No. That's it. I don't want to fight and like struggle and, why do we have to have drama all the time? Like, we can just chill. Come on.
I mean, to be fair, sometimes drama's fun.
Sure, but like,
not always.
Not when you're in it and you have to like be the diplomat and like. Okay.
Okay, so what season represents hope out of all the 4 ones? So I'm talking about spring, summer, winter, and fall.
So the expected answer would be spring.
Mm-hmm.
I think mythologically and historically,
Yeah.
people view spring as the season of hope.
Yeah, I mean, I do that. I study view, like, because, like, it's where, like, everything being rejuvenated,
True.
like, the hope is just, like, flourishes, so...
Yeah.
You have hope with spring after, like, a really dark period where everybody gets depression during the winter.
That's true. And there's more light, more sun. The weather is better. But lately, I've been reading about North Korea.
Okay, fun.
So basically, like, a lot of people die during the spring.
Why?
Because there they eat a lot of animals and insects and leaves. And because of the weather, usually those animals die within spring.
Due to infections, probably, because of the temperature rises.
Perhaps. But a lot of people also are expected each year to die in spring because they haven't been fed enough.
Okay.
So I know that's a bit dark. But I don't know, I used to view spring with an eye of hope, but now I don't.
I think, like, spring represents hope because you're hoping for it. Like, you're hoping you will survive. You're hoping for things to flourish. You're hoping for your crops to grow. So, like, I think, like, spring does represent, like, hope.
Yeah.
But, like, all the other seasons, it's where you wish spring will come, like, sooner. Because summer, yes, like, summer is also for crops and stuff like that, but, like, summer, especially towards the end where, like, fall, when everything is dying, you're kind of hoping for spring, so the weather will get warmer again, and, like, you're like, surviving and thriving, you're getting the sun, and you're going towards the summer where you're gonna be the best self, and then during fall you will fall back.
Yeah. I guess even in the postmodern world, we depend very much on weather.
Yeah, we do, like, especially, like, a lot of people, like, prefer summer because they're going on holidays, or, like, a lot of, especially reels that I'm watching right now on Instagram, is like, don't forget, summer is in, like, 1 month. Soon Europe will look like this, and it's, like, sunny, beaches, and everybody's, like, wearing shorts, like, swimsuits, and, like, eating fresh fruits because, like, they grew during the spring.
It is so weird to me that they're romanticizing Europe.
I mean, they're romanticizing the tourist part of Europe, where, like, they don't romanticize the Europe where, like, when I think about Bulgaria, I would think about the winter, mostly there. Like,
scary
yo.
That's...
yeah, that one.
I mean, that's not just winter, that's every season.
Yeah, but, like, that's what I think about.
Oh, okay.
When I think about Bulgaria.
That's fine.
Although I know, like,
that's everyday life, though. It's not just... Okay.
But, like, in my mind, when you're wearing long sleeves, it's, like, cold, and it's, like, during winter time and stuff like that. So, like, when, like, I see the pictures, like, oh, it's winter, but it could be in the summer, yes. Like, for me, sometimes it doesn't click that you can wear long sleeves in summer.
We've been brainwashed because we live on this island.
Yes, for, like, 50 degrees during summer, and it's, like, especially during August, like, people, like, when I tell my friends that August is, like, a very awful month in Cyprus, and they're like, why? Everybody's going to the beach. I'm like, yes, because, like,
they don't have a choice.
Half of the Cyprus shuts down because there's not enough.
Not just Cyprus, like Europe during August, just everyone's on vacation.
Yeah,
nobody
but
works.
I'm talking about Cyprus mostly here.
Yeah,
like, everybody shuts down, like, because, like, even we cannot use a lot of electricity because, like, everything was just shut down. So, like, all of people usually go on holidays because the electric consumption is going to be less, the water consumption will be less, and, like, they're accumulating because it's also very awful in Cyprus during summer. Like, you get easily, especially me, I get easily sunburned. And, like, people usually leave, like, towards UK, towards, like, France, Germany, where the temperatures are cooler.
More normal for summer.
And like they do the summer like with the beaches during June, July, and like September better. The August they do also spend here. If like for example like the last few years we had closed down borders, so we had to spend the holidays here. So a lot of people were in hotels and on beaches. And it was like my area where I'm from was full, and I was like I literally was like at some point calling the police like every day like please tell this car to move because it parked in front of my car and I could not get into my parking space inside my house.
Was actually okay. So the thing with Cyprus, it's extremely hot. Like it's extremely hot. I don't know how else to explain it. It's too hot to exist. It feels like you're in an oven, and there's a lot of humidity as well, which makes it way worse. So in 2022, we had this situation with Ukraine and Russia, which is still ongoing. But the thing is, Cyprus tourism relies heavily on the Brits and the Russians, or at least Russian-speaking nations, mainly Russia. So a lot of these people, a lot of these tourists did not visit. So it was an excellent opportunity for, Cypriots to be the tourists, because usually they go abroad, and this year in 2022 they didn't. That was interesting. It was interesting to watch. I don't think it was pleasant for you to be in a touristic area.
No.
But yeah, like living in the capital, it was interesting to see the city completely empty.
I mean, it's always empty during August, like not a lot of cars.
Yeah, but they usually go abroad.
Yeah. Like flying in August is like an experience.
Yeah.
You always know the planes are gonna be late. Like
it's not fun.
If it was like late for half an hour, you're like, oh my god, I'm so lucky. But if it's like 1-2 hours delay, it's like, like it's normal. But we do hope for better things. Also, this year they theorized that it's gonna be better in tourist aspect. Like it's gonna be like 2019, like one of the top years. Like maybe not this year, but the next year for sure. They said that like it's gonna be like very busy, very hectic. It's gonna be full. Like even right now, their reservations are coming in a lot, and
they're still looking for employees. Guys, if anyone is interested, like any touristic area is looking for employees.
Yeah. They're not paying the greatest, but you can always have accommodation as well.
That's true. Go at your own risk. Yeah. I used to work there, so I know. It's fun, but it's a lot of work. Like a lot of work. Okay, yes.
On another topic, let's start something else. What are you hoping for? Like, what is your biggest hope?
My biggest hopes are actually related to my biggest fears. So one of the reasons other than the fact that we needed a microphone, like I could work there. Like I know it takes me 40 to 45 minutes to walk to the shop. It takes me 15 minutes to go to the other shop, but it's more expensive there. But yeah, other than the fact that we needed a microphone, the reason I push myself to drive and get over this fear is because of the weather. Like the weather every year in Cyprus in summer is ridiculous and it's dangerous. And every year it gets more dangerous, more hot, more fires, like just dangerous for other humans, not just properties. Yeah.
Also, speaking about fires, they will start burning down the field soon. The firefighters are going to be starting because that's why I told you, like, for me, spring in Cyprus is like when things starting to die, because like we don't really have fall or spring. We literally just dump straight. No, we have spring and summer only in Cyprus. We don't have fall and winter.
That's
so
true.
We literally have only spring and summer in Cyprus. So we literally like as soon as like winter is like spring, and then it just slowly dies off into summer. And during winter everything becomes green and lavish and it's like amazing. So yeah, they'll be burning down the field soon. And because I remember last year I was like going down a road and I made a video that like everything is burned down and by firefighters, like on purpose, so like they don't get burned, because like everything is just dead right now.
I'm also worried about that, but not from the sense of properties. Okay, yes, I am scared of properties being damaged and, nature being damaged. But also, I'm worried about the heat because it's really dangerous. There's dehydration. Like, I love walking. I would prefer to not use a car. But the weather does not allow me to do that. It does not, like, if it's close proximity, I could, of course, walk there. But if it's more than 30 minutes in this heat, like 50 degrees Celsius or 120 degrees Fahrenheit, can you imagine actually doing that? Even if you have an umbrella with you or, something to shield you from the sun, it's still going to be extremely hot. So I want to be able to drive so I can keep myself and, family members and friends safe. Yes.
That's okay.
It's going to be, I have a feeling it's going to be an interesting year, an interesting summer.
I hope everything will go well.
Yeah.
And you will love driving. Maybe you will fall in love with that as well.
Perhaps, we'll see. There's, today was day one.
Yeah.
I have other responsibilities, so I'll be driving all week.
I think your next goal should go for a field trip, to Larnaca or something like that for a day.
I see what you mean. This week I have responsibilities in the city.
I didn't say this week, your next goal. I said.
Oh yeah. No, I understand my next step. But this week I wanna. I liked today I went out in an hour where there were not many cars, so I enjoyed that very much. I like that. I felt safer. Yeah. Actually, I feel more in danger when there are more cars. Yeah. So this week when I have my tasks that I have to do, I would like to go out within hours where there are not many cars, so I can get the job done.
Bear in mind that May and June are very all over the place because people are having exams.
True.
So it's not always even I went to the gym today and I was okay, this hour there's not a lot of people. There were so many people. And I literally was training on one. There was no one training on that equipment, non-equipment. And I did 2 out of 3 sets. Yeah. So I do because it was for my legs, so I did 15. So it's 2 for 15 and I had another one left. And a lady comes to me and just oh, we're doing super sets right now. And you're not, doesn't say bothering me, but she's yeah, but we're using this machine. You didn't have anything on this. I think my biggest ache is supersets in the gym because why are you jumping from one equipment to another one? Just finishing one. And then, I understand there's something to do with muscle memory or stuff like that, but
but still because there are many people in the gym, I think it makes more sense to finish with one set of equipment and go to the next.
Same for me. I had this conversation with a lady I met that we went to for a hiking trip, and she was oh, I was doing supersets and I was holding stuff and a person came to me and he took them away from me because she wasn't using it at the time. And I was why didn't you just put them back when you stopped finishing them? And she's yeah, but I was doing supersets. So supersets are 3-4 different machines at the same time sometimes.
I understand, but it's not her personal space, it's a public space.
Yes. And she was I prefer the mat so I can do afterwards. So she did the machine and then she would do the things and then go to machine. And I was no, you're you hoard. Was it a lot of people there? I was well, yeah, half full of the gym. And I'm you probably were hoarding stuff. I don't like supersets. It's one of my nicks. But anyway. And it's an off-topic thing. Sorry, guys.
No, it's not we're talking about hope.
Yeah.
We hope people are educated and get some common sense.
I know there's some benefits in supersets, but
what are the benefits?
I don't know.
What is the difference between doing normal sets and supersets?
There is some kind of difference based on gym and not gymnastics, but in there is something I don't remember what it is, but
okay.
It's just
I'll take your word for it.
It's just someone tells me supersets. My thing is oh, I don't want to go to the gym with you. My first thought is oh, I don't want to see you in the gym.
Bad manners.
I don't even when it's busy. There are some people come to hey, can we do it at the same time? So when you're taking a break, I'm doing it. When I'm taking a break, you can do it. So because
sure.
And I prefer this in comparison to just this 2 ladies standing on top of me and be oh, we're using this machine, and I'm
Okay, that's weird.
I hope that happens less to me than usual.
Hope.
Hope.
Yeah.
Is an amazing thing.
Okay. Yeah. We hope for good things in life. And we hope that, you know, when you have in your imagination, you have this idea of things you want, or this sort of route, not route, you know, this, I don't know how you call it, you know, a way or a certain strategy, a certain goal you want to reach, and you have this idea in your head where
Goal.
it's gonna happen in a certain way. And sometimes you're blessed so much that, you know,
Things fall into place.
not only they fall into place, but like you receive things, or things come to you even better than you've ever imagined.
Okay.
So that is my hope, you know, like things fall into place and things are okay.
So like abundance?
Yeah, prosperity, abundance. Yeah. That's it. That's what I hope for.
I feel like the whole what did I ask? Like I asked the question to you.
You asked the question?
I asked the question because it was a new segment and we went off topic to the gym part.
Like what hope means to me?
No, that was before.
What do I hope for?
Yeah, what do you hope for?
Well, and I said my hopes are related to my fears, and like I hope I'm a better driver, and you know that I continue to develop as a person, and like I have certain goals I want to reach, and you know, step by step, I'm gonna get there. So that's what I hope for. What do you hope for?
I'm hoping that everything will be well. I'll be, again, abundance, prosperity. Like, I wish that for myself. I hope things will get better, and I'll hopefully move abroad, maybe. Start a new life. And
yeah. I'll have to come visit you. How will we do the podcast?
online?
Okay, let's do it online.
We can do it online. It's fine.
We'll figure it out.
Maybe we'll move up abroad as well.
Yeah. You know what? I've always been like a little bit jealous of that, because people who live on the mainland, like they can take the train, like they don't need to take a boat or an airplane to get somewhere. Like they can drive there or take the train, and it's a lot faster and a lot cheaper. And I'm like, that is so cool. And the thing with our island, there are no nearby islands. Like it takes a lot of time to get to another island.
I mean, there's Malta.
Yeah, but
it's just an hour flight. To Greece as well. It's an hour flight.
Sure, but like, I would prefer to take the train or drive. Okay, I don't like driving, but you know, like.
I mean, there is a boat that can drive you to, take you to Athens.
Okay.
In 2 days.
In 2 days.
It's so laughable because like they say like, oh, like it's like this boat, like you can take cars and you can be in Athens in 2 days. And I was like, when I read this, and like you also have to book like accommodation, and you also have to pay for your car, and you also have to pay for car insurance. And like at this point, I'll just go with a plane and just rent a car in that country.
It's so cheap for you.
I know, but there are people who like travel from like Greece to Italy, from Italy to Greece with cars. Like it's the same boats, and it's just like. They do this because, like, they don't want to drive another car, and sometimes, like, it's fun to be on a boat and work with family members as well.
Sure, yeah.
But, like, I don't see the appeal of it. Like, it's just a waste of time for me.
I could see the appeal of it if you want to chill, but if you have a goal, like a specific place you want to go or things to do, it's not practical.
Yeah. Unfortunately not.
Yeah. Yeah. What about you guys? What do you hope for?
What are your hopes and dreams?
Yeah.
Oh, dreams. Like hopes. Usually, when they say, "What are your hopes and dreams?" because it rhymes, of course. But hopes. Does it equal dreams?
No.
Why?
Because a dream could be something you dream of in the dream world, or something you use your imagination to dream of in reality. But dream is not the same as hope. Because hope is strength. Hope is the feeling you have. It's the thing that keeps you going.
But I feel before hope comes dreams. Before the hope comes the dream.
No, because you need imagination to dream. But for hope, you only need your soul. You need your faith.
You need a goal to hope too.
Not necessarily. I mean, you might hope to stay alive.
That's still a goal. Like, your goal is to stay alive.
Existence is a hope.
Yeah.
It's a goal to exist. I don't know.
Like, I do feel like you need to have a dream or a goal before having a hope, because, like, that's, like, the hope is the process. Like, it's just going through with the process. But the goal is from, like, making you a map from point A to point B. And a hope in the middle is the fuel.
I understand. Okay.
I know that I'm making diagrams.
You like doing that?
Yes.
Interesting. Okay. I still view hope
Don't
as
psychoanalyze me.
No. I'm just okay. This sounds simple, but it's actually deep thoughts that in turn give you other deep thoughts. So hope is still strength for me. Dreams, I don't know why. In my brain, I view them separately.
What makes you think that hope is strength?
Because it is. Hope is strength.
But what made you think it is? Like, what was the first process if you even realized that hope is strength?
Hope is what keeps your soul motivated. Not your brain, not your body, your soul. So in a way, it's something that keeps you strong in life. In times of misery. What am I going to say?
I mean, for me, like, for example, like, hope is not always there. Because sometimes, like, if you're, like, in such a bad mood or in, like, such a depressive episode that you don't want to do anything and you just, like, don't hope for anything. You just, like, want to lay down and just be there. But, like, strength or, like, will of power is what makes you go forward. Because you're like, no, I do need to do this.
Because you hope for something better.
Not always. Okay. Like, sometimes you lose hope. You're just like, there's a day where you're like, you know what, fuck, I give up. But then you're like, but I do need to do this. Like, not from the hoping aspect. Like, I do need to do this.
Out of responsibility.
Yes.
Okay. Still, like, I don't think people are holding on to hope on days where they're blue. They're holding on to hope because hope is hope. Like, you need it in life.
Hope that's like dies last, right?
Yes, hope dies last. I don't know how to explain it, but hope is the strongest thing a person can have.
For me, no, because for me, let's say, it's one ingredient in a potion. To keep you going.
Okay, I see. So it's not enough motivation for you.
Yeah.
You need other ingredients.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. That's it. I mean, I think we've been... it's okay. I think
we have different definitions of hope and how we use them.
Yeah, it's okay.
Which is fine. Like, yeah, it's fun to...
She's drawing. She's doodling.
Doodling.
Okay. I'll take a picture of this later. I want to show you like what she's doing here.
I'm trying to keep my brains from thinking too much.
Okay. Want to conclude?
Sure. I don't mind. It's like, we talked a lot. We went off topic a lot.
Yeah, no, it's okay. We're just chilling.
And we didn't have any scripted material for this week. We had a few notes that we were going for, but as you know us, if you listen to our previous episode, we do like to go off topic.
Yeah.
And I know it annoys some people because we had lots of feedback that we're going off topic and everything.
It's okay, guys. We're just chilling. We have this new
setup. This is a new setup.
We have a new setup. We're trying things out. We're experimenting. We were trying to do this for an entire month and it wasn't working out. So
life was life.
to just come here and chill and like, come join us in our chill time.
Yes, this is our get together, and we're talking about different things, and also these
Yeah.
topics keep us to learn about each other as well. Because I mean, even if you know the person for many years, they do change, they do evolve, they do progress in life. So
For sure.
you don't always know the person, like even if it's the closest person to you.
Like their mother's name. I don't know her name, so.
I mean, like I don't really usually say that because, like, for me, hope. I don't have a really good family situation. Like I don't have any good connection with my family. Let's say that. And so, like, when people say it's like, oh, Hope, I'm like, it makes me cringe. Because my mother's name is, like, Hope. And I'm just like, no.
I understand. Okay. Is there any, concluding words you want to say? What do you hope for this month? Or something you want to achieve? Something you want to say out loud so it comes true?
I mean, I hope my trip goes well. Nothing will go like the last one.
Yeah.
But I do hope I'll enjoy my trip this month, and I'll come back rejuvenated. And also, the Zelda game is coming out on the 12th, and I cannot wait. I'm so excited. And yeah, I hope you guys are gonna be well. You're full of abundance, prosperity, love, and yeah. And hope is not the one thing. It's just, for me, as I said, it's just an ingredient. Sometimes you need to take an action.
Yeah, no, for sure. For me, hope is the thing that keeps you going. It's the thing that takes you into action. Is something you need. So I have the opposing opinion. But yeah, for this month, I hope everything goes well. I have several plans. And now with my newfound I'm not skilled at driving, but I'm trying to learn how to become a better driver.
You're trying to overcome your phobia.
Yeah. Yeah. Good luck to me. I mean, I have a few goals, a few events I want to visit. So I hope.
On 4th of June, there's gonna be event in Agatriada.
Oh, what is it?
Remember last year I went twice, like once with Dominiki and once with Sareta. And it's just like
concert?
Yeah, the concert thing. So they're doing it this year as well, and today's the first day that they're selling tickets. And I'm thinking, should I buy a ticket or should I, like last year, just go around?
How much is the ticket?
28
euro.
Not dollars. When people ask me this, like I usually am like, cheap. Do you live abroad or do you live in European Union?
So I hope next time we're in a better headspace. I mean, we're in a transitional. Both of us are in a transitional period, and we're both wearing green, different shades of green. So green symbolizes prosperity. Wealth and prosperity. Yes, and I hope we get that. I hope you get that. I hope
everybody gets that.
Yeah, the rest.
Just
yeah, I hope Mercury retrograde goes away, which it will. And, better times will come for everyone. And, yeah, money for everybody.
Money, money, money. It must be funny in the rich man's world.
Exactly. I mean, I don't know. Like, I hope for good stuff for us, for you. And, yeah.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye. Okay.
Shining, shine bright like a diamond.